What's going on, caller? You live? Talk to me.
And so I seen this today. The lady who just got off the phone, it still wouldn't matter. You say if you gave $14 a month for all your alumni, you'd have $1 million. It still wouldn't amount to half of what Ole Miss has. So I just want to make sure that we're all in alignment here on the ideas that we're putting out. The thing that I wanted to say is I think Nick Saban made some really good points. He didn't necessarily, I guess, people, throwing people under the bus. I guess people have an issue with that or the way that he said some things. Because the guy at Texas A&M went completely off on him today. I didn't have a chance to see what Deion was going to say, but my whole point that I see from this entire thing is if you make it a money game, you're going to lose. Jackson State doesn't have a tenth of the endowment that Ole Miss would have or any of the schools in the SEC would have. So if that's the type of game that you want to play, if you want to make it a money game, I think that the HBCUs would lose. Because the endowments of HBCUs is nothing compared to the...
I don't think the HBCUs are trying to make it a money game. We'll make it a culture game. The culture is one thing that those Power 5 schools will never have. And those are the things that we could get those.
They have a culture of winning.
No, what I'm saying is
they have a culture of championships.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have a culture of championships? But do you have a comfortable culture where a student can go to class and really get the care and the attention from his people that he won't get at a Power 5 school? Is he gonna walk around? Hold on. Is he gonna walk around campus feeling like, all eyes on him, and feeling like that, he has people looking down on him or thinking that he's going to do something because of the way he looks? You have to understand the things that go on at these schools. These kids are treated like tools. You're just there for entertainment. You're just there to entertain us. You're not really...
And it's not the same in HBCU?
No, hell no.
So are you telling me that Alabama football players, you said at the HBCU you'll walk around like big man on campus or whatever.
Yes.
Are you telling me Alabama football players aren't treated in high regard at the University of Alabama?
But they're only treated like that.
Georgia football players who just won the championship. Are you telling me that the other Georgia students don't treat them in high regard?
Only because they play football. Only because they play football.
But you just said.
But the second.
So why would they treat them more special at Jackson State?
But the second they get in trouble or something happens at a bar or something, they get in trouble with the law. You see what those fans really think of them then. You see what you see.
Last time I checked, wasn't Deion Sanders robbed or didn't he have his stuff stolen by people at Jackson State?
Okay, that happened. Somebody that worked at the campus may have took something, a janitor or something like that. That doesn't reflect on the whole school as a whole. That could have happened at any school.
Okay. Well, then if it can happen at any school, it can happen at any school. You're trying to make it seem like there's something special that these football players will receive at a school which has lower amounts of money coming in, which has worse facilities, which doesn't have the same attendance, which doesn't have the same sponsors that these other schools do. What are they receiving better at Jackson State or NCA&T or FAMU that they wouldn't receive at a University of Miami? Because those schools have better facilities, right?
Respect. They're receiving respect. They're receiving respect and not being treated like they're tools. Like you're just here for entertainment. If you didn't play football, we wouldn't even want you on this campus.
And are you telling the reason why Jackson State wanted Travis Hunter was because he could play football?
Of course.
How is that any different? How is that any different from what happens at University of Alabama? How is that any different from what happens at Georgia?
Of course, but if Travis Hunter didn't play football and he went to Jackson State, he would still be treated with love. He wouldn't be looked at like, oh, we don't really want you on this campus, but we can't do anything about it. But if you play football for us, we'll love for you to be on this campus.
When did they say that? Like, when did? So you're telling me, you're talking about theoretical situations. You're saying if he didn't play football, he would still be wanted as if he did play football?
Yes. You know that a big man on campus could be in the Greek fraternity. He could be the president of SGA. He could be any of these things and be the man on campus. He don't necessarily have to play football. He could be the drum major of the band. He could be anything and be the man on campus at a HBCU. You don't have to play football to be the man on campus at a HBCU, but you do have to be the. You do have to play sports. You do have to play sports to be the man. Hold on. You do have to play sports to be the man on campus at a PWI if you're black.
So first off, oh wow. So are you saying that there's no SGA organizations and other schools, or there's no fraternities in other schools that black people?
They at a Power 5 PWI school, you rarely see those people being black. Let's keep it a buck now.
Rarely see them. So, and even if you want to play the whole my people and our people game, I don't know if that's a smart thing to do, because those schools are better because they run their organizations better. They don't have students, caught embezzling hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars from financial aid like certain other institutions. So I'm just saying that maybe Nick Saban shouldn't have thrown him under the bus specifically, but the idea that you're only a big man on campus if you play football, or you're only a big man on campus.
Can I ask you a question?
White school if you play football. That's completely subjective to what you would say a big man on campus is.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
In the movie Friday, what was the name of the guy that drove the ice cream truck?
Are you talking about Big Worm?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm just testing y'all because I'm having a hard time. The things that you're saying, it just don't make sense to me. I'm just saying.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Cause are
you judging me?
I'm getting a whiff of mayonnaise, man. I'm just.
It sounds like you're judging me. Oh,
yeah,
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, we all don't have to stab each other over Popeye chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of us who did go to HBCUs do know how to conduct ourselves right, and we do know how to look at things from a logical.
Okay, let me get out of here. Get him out of here. Let me get him out of here. Yeah, you said all you need to say.